What's happening, Team Lethal fans? Mustang King in the house. I'm very excited today. I'm rocking my OG Lethal Performance t-shirt. I got my crazy stash going on. Let's do this. A new product release from Lethal Performance by Division X. This is called The Box. So everyone knows that we're famous for our fuel systems here at Lethal Performance, featuring Division X components, and up until now all of our fuel systems included a wiring harness. Actually a really nice and awesome working wire harness, either a dual or a triple relay, triple pump harness. We have had a lot of suggestions from our customers, and we're always looking to improve our products and our offerings to our customers and fans running our fuel systems. So you know, a lot of people were like, hey, you know, I really don't like the harness. You know, I'd rather have something a little more compact, a little more put together. So what we've come up with is the Division X box, which is pretty much like this whole wiring harness here developed into this box right here. It has the ability to run up to 3 fuel pumps. We've got plug-and-play connectors going from the box to each individual pump. So you'll actually plug these in here, and on the other end is this plug, which will go to any of our S197 or Coyote fuel hats. So on the other side of the box, we've got this nifty gray connector over here. This is how you're going to power the box, the power from the battery to your fuel pumps. And we provide a 15-foot section of 4-gauge power wire, along with a connector, which will plug directly into the box. We also provide ring terminals, which will then allow you to power that up to the power distribution box by your battery. We also do provide an inline fuse with an 80-amp fuse right here, which will go inline closer to the battery box in case there's a short between the box and the battery box. Is going to blow that fuse and protect what's behind it.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
Inside this really nifty little box here is pretty much everything on this wire harness, which consists of some relays as well as some blade fuses. Now the box itself features 3 40-amp heavy-duty relays. We're using real high-quality stuff here compared to our competitors who are using small little cute little relays for like lighting systems and stuff like that. We know you guys want to make a lot of horsepower and support it safely, so we created this wiring solution using heavy-duty components along with 3 replaceable 30-amp fuses. They can be replaced, let's say at the track where they have an issue with a pump or something like that, and you blow a fuse. The box is serviceable, just 4 simple screws, pull them off and replace the fuse. What's even better about that is we also have these LED lights, 1 per pump. This will show you that your pump is getting power from the box. The box is actually outputting power from it to the pump. So if one of these red lights is off, we've got it labeled here. That shows which pump is not getting power to help you troubleshoot things. 1 up, that's right, 1 up. If you see one light is out, then you can go and check it out, see what the issue is, whether it's that blade fuse or maybe just another power issue or a short somewhere, something like that. In between those 3 LED lights is this little green connector, and that little green connector has a harness to it as well. That is going to be able to run your dual stage pump setup. So one side of that is for pump 2 and 3, and the other side is going to be for pump 1, okay? So follow me, guys. If you want to run, let's say, 2 pumps full time, you're going to hook up this connector right here to the box. It's simple plug and play setup here. If I can figure that one out. There you go. Look at that. All right, so yellow is on the side of pump 2 and 3. That's that yellow wire. You typically, to run that, you know, 1 and 2 pump, you're going to run them full time. You hook this up to the trigger wire for your FPDM. That's a 12-volt switch power source, so that when you turn the car on, and it's going to run those 2 pumps full time. The other side of it is for that additional 1 pump, which is going to be that green wire. And that allows you to run that 3rd pump in a staged mode to where you can run a Hobbs switch, such as this one right here. So you reach 5 pounds of boost, it's going to trigger that green wire and allow power to get to that 3rd pump, staging that 3rd pump to come in line. Now, if you want to run all 3 pumps at all times, all you're going to do is pretty much twist the green and the yellow wire and hook that up to your 12-volt switch power. So again, when you turn the car on, all 3 pumps run full time. And you'll see on this side of the box over here on the top, we have the pump outlets for pump 1, 2, and 3. And included with the box is going to be this wire harness right here, which is 7 feet of 12-gauge wiring, which includes plug-and-play connections on the box side as well as on the fuel pump hat side. So everything's going to be connecting no problem. You're not gonna have to cut anything, solder anything, heat shrinker at all. It comes all pre-assembled and ready to go. You're simply gonna plug those into the box. Those are the outputs, go right down to the fuel hat. Piece of cake, right? Okay, so this is pretty much all standard with the box. For $269, you get the box. You've also got the harness, plug and play harness to run your switch power for your staging the 2 pumps or 3 pumps. You've also got the output wires going to the plug and play connector to your fuel hat. That's also included. Also included is going to be that 4-gauge power wire from the battery box to this box to power the fuel pumps and the inline fuse setup. The optional item for this would then be your Hobbs pressure switch, where we're using a Honeywell 5 PSI pressure switch. It's got plug and play connector on one side, so real easy to use here, and the wiring, which will go directly to whichever pumps you want to trigger with that switch right here. This is the only option for it, so $269 all included. This is available as an upgrade for our fuel systems. We're still offering our dual and triple pump wiring harnesses as standard, but for you guys who want to have something like this, the dual stage box, a little bit cleaner of a setup, this is what we're offering as an upgrade. And again, I think it's going to do really good. We got a lot of really good feedback and suggestions from people that we worked with on this. We've got industry leaders that actually helped us design this, design the board, make improvements over what our competitors offer. So I think you guys out there are going to be really happy, and I'm very excited. This is just one thing that we're adding on to the Division X Lethal Performance brand line this year, and we've got a lot more coming for you guys. So if you do have any questions about the box, feel free to give me a shout, give my office a call at 561-753-8105, or hit us up on Facebook or Instagram. Thank you, guys. I'm rocking my stash, my old school OG Lethal Performance t-shirt. Let's do this. Introducing the all-new The Box from Division X. Ah! The Box. The box. You all know we sell fuel systems here, and we're providing fuel. I am definitely going to be. This is going to be a long day. It's going to be a long one, Christy. Vehicle. I'm totally retarded. It's going to take me forever today. Inside this box is pretty much everything, again, on this wire harness here, which really consists of okay? The box! Who needs a box? I don't know where I'm going. So, the box. Right? It's like I forgot how to speak. I don't do it anymore. These it's a, and as an option, okay. Ding!